Hello everyone, my name is Griff, and today we are going to be going over the Jeanne the Arch trial, which just went live today, as well as Gala Luca's Mana Spiral. So, as I always do with these videos, the first thing that I am going to do is I'm just going to go straight over to the new Trial of the Mighty page. We're going to go straight over to the highest difficulty, and then we're going to select no helpers, and we're going to go to an empty team slot that we usually have for another Trial of the Mighty team. Which for this case, let's just go with the other shadow team we had. And then we're simply just going to erase all of these here and see what we have access to. So this, again, is for Gala Luca's Mana Spiral. As with the other shadow, Trials of the Mighty's fight, I'm going to assume that there is going to be a large mana curse inability, so I am going to put normal Cleo on there. She is 70 MC'd. As far as my other units, I do want to have at least one bow, and there's not too much I have access to. I don't believe I've ever fully unbound Navaria as the game completely freezes. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, she's at 50 unbound. Shell, I know, is at 46. So let's first put these two in here, because they're going to be my two best blade units that I have. I'm just going to have to deal with that. And I think that probably I'm going to put Shell on this team. Because I think Shell is probably actually better than Navaria. So we're going to give him a Shadow Blade, and we're going to give her a non-Shadow Blade. Those have to do with that. But she'll have slots, which is fine. We'll give her her bow, and her staff. And then we'll go down here, we're going to give her a Zazel. Let's see, for Shell... See, this is a little bit different. I think I'm going to give her Katsith. I'm going to give Linnea, obviously, Fatalis, because she doesn't have much skill damage at all. If I can find Fatalis. There he is. And we're going to give Arsene here. There we go. Actually, no, we shouldn't switch that. Just in case, if I remember correctly, this fight does actually have a check for multi-hit, so going off of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my him Dispel, and I'm actually going to give him, I think I'll just do that on that way. And then as far as this goes, we're just going to do average normal team setups. Obviously here I have this deck for Mana Casters, but we're not going to use that one. I thought the deck for Mana Casters had a front of the proper skill damage, I forget what the skill is called now. Resounding Rendition. That is the original best skill damage print. But unfortunately, we're going to have to switch this around a little bit, but it's fine because what we're going to switch it around to will be good anyway. So we'll do that there. And then I don't know what I want for the third slot on him. I think we'll just go with critical damage. I don't think critical damage ever hurt anyone. Well, I mean, it did, but let's do Lovin's Champion. There we go. And let's actually just save that, because we're going to actually copy this. Oh, I need to go 3. We're going to actually copy this straight over to Linnea's team as well. To equip that. We only have one Flash of Genius, okay. That's fine, because we also have another type right here on... I forget what this difference is called now. Memory of a Friend. There we go. She looks super weak, but that's probably fine. I don't think she even has the extra slots access, so hopefully we'll be okay with just Ieyasu being our main damage trend. As far as bows go, bows have all that in a bag of potato chips, because they have so many damage prints, so we're just going to equip this, and we're actually going to give her the third bow print. Because she's going to want all those juicy bow stats. Look at that. Crazy. And then on her, we're just going to go with the average normal healer set that I have. Pretty good. Okay. So hopefully this team will work. I have not play tested this fight at all, as I said. So we'll see what we'll have to upgrade as we go. But hopefully the fight isn't too bad. Hopefully the fight doesn't have any issues with it. And we'll be a-okay here. I am only going to do the master difficulty, because I think that's all people really care to see. As far as Gala Luca's Mana Spiral go, a lot of people have been complaining about it, but when we go and look at it, I think that it actually has a lot of potential in the actual abilities that it gives him to cycle through amps, and it also gives him dual resistance, which is a huge deal for him specifically, I believe. Because I feel like he specifically really needed it at being a blade. I feel like blades have sort of this like inherent weakness that they possess that is really, you know, they're really susceptible to like they get hit a lot. I feel like, see right there, I'm getting hit a lot. Maybe that's just me, and maybe I'm being bad at the game, but I feel like blades run into a lot of contact with other, you know, kind of situations that other adventurers might not. So them having the dual resistance and them having the ability to deal the damage that's required of them, especially on a champion like or a hero like Gala Luca, or adventurer rather, it is it's pretty impressive. And that one, last one's a purple. I have not done this fight in forever. I also haven't played a blade in forever, so it shows how much I know. I don't know what she's doing, but that didn't do any damage. So maybe she has some sort of effect I'm unaware of. Let's just Arsene here. Looks like we'll be able to get another one up before break, if I had any guess. Oh, dashing around the arena. This is interesting because her normal fight usually has these little like these little pillars that you play around, but now it doesn't seem to have them at all, and she kind of just seems to be staying still a lot. So, oh, unless she just summoned one. I don't know, she didn't. Well, the DPS seems fine. We're about halfway through, and I got blinded, so now it's not going to seem fine. Let's give them double hit. Oh, that's a screen wipe. There we go. She does it twice, okay. Pretty cool. Oh, now this one's a purple. Okay. Jeanne got schmoves. Yeah, I guess blindness is a big part of this fight. I wasn't really thinking about. And I'm definitely not playing the blade optimally. I can tell you that right now. And I got blinded again. Well, this one seems quicker. Hopefully that won't disimprove my time too much. There we go. That should be break. Let's see if we can get the Arsene up. We can. Get that big Arsene break damage. Nice. Alright, let's hope we can get this in time. There is a minute left. It looks like we're going to have to deal with some other units again, but should be okay as long as I can deal with them quickly. The units seem to get a team wipe whenever they live for too long, or a nice big purple wipe. Nice auto cure. The damage in this fight hasn't been too bad. This fight honestly seems very tame compared to some of the other ones we've seen. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm honestly going to wait, even if I am at the point where I could dragon, like now, I'm going to wait until like the very last part of the fight to make sure that I can properly deal as much damage as possible. I think I'll wait till 10 seconds to dragon. Hopefully that'll be enough. Hope I can get another Sakura Flurry out. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, now let's end it with Arsene. Oh god, she dodged. There we go. So 11 seconds left, not too bad for a pretty budget team, I'd say. I mean, I guess I do have 270 MCs on the team, but non-fully unbound, off-element weapon, non-second unbound weapon. Not bad at all. We do get our daily bonuses for Luca there. So let's just go straight in, and let's go straight to the notice of looking at Luca's abilities here. Adding the Mana Sparrow some more adventures. Nope, that's the wrong one. I went one back too far. There we go. Here it is. So, Gala Luca. So on his first skill, you won't see much of a difference. He just does his damage in a line and 10% for each buff icon that the user has on him. Pretty good. Next, Brilliant Booster greatly increases the modifier applied to the user's critical damage and grants the user a strength amp. This amp will not be after this amp is granted, this skill will not grant it again for 30 seconds. So yeah, I believe that now currently it's 70% that he gets in critical damage. Now he goes up to 80, and he also gets the amp, which is obviously the amp is the huge part of this. It's really what's going to affect him the most. And then as we go on, we see things like his connected call, which increases his critical rate for every different buff he has, and then he gets the buffs every couple of seconds. And then each of these buffs increase critical rate by 4% for 20 seconds. And then we have Unforgetting Promises 3, it reduces susceptibility to curse and poison by 100%. So yeah, so the real two big things here are an amp on his second skill, which is on a relatively low cost for an amping skill, and his double susceptibility to both curse and poison, or rather reduced susceptibility to curse and poison. So yeah, I think that he already was a really good light unit, and you know, even as time goes on here, he'll get even better. Now again, this is locked by Trials of the Mighty, so we will have to wait a while until we get to this full power, but he's good. I like him a lot. That's going to be it for me today. We're going to have a shorter one. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.